broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Hey, this is Ahman Green, the Green Bay Packers all-time leader in rushing. And Bill, the Packer fan and Packer owner, Nick, they run a website for Packer news and updates, and I know Packer news hasn't been so great lately because we got some players that are not Packers anymore that you loved at one time, but you might hate a little bit right now.
Two great running backs. We have a competent offensive line.
He's saying that he felt in November and December that they didn't want him back.
Get a little safety in that position. Either we go.
There's no reason to believe we can't return, but.
And they already came out, there's a couple guys that came out and said that Rodgers is telling the
solution of it, and don't let them go for anything under than one.
And you know what, Packer fans? The Bears still suck. So go Pack Go, and good luck to Bill and Nick, their website, and their Packer news. Talk to you later.
It's a lot easier to come here and skip doing mop-up duty, but he threw the ball all. He kind of looked like Aaron Rodgers the way he was throwing the ball sidearm and just flicking the ribs, and the ball was just jumping out of his hand.
Agreed. Hey everybody, this is Gerhard de Beer, former Green Bay Packer offensive lineman, and you're watching Frozen Tundra.
Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the Frozen Tundra Network. How you boys doing tonight?
Doing good, good.
We good to hear. So, I kind of think that some team out there did something that no other team's done yet this season, this past weekend.
Yeah.
And let's throw a big, giant donut on a professional NFL team.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
God, I was busy sharing everything. Sorry.
I mean, who's that had went 2 scores the other day, fucking to safety, and that was it. They almost did it. Chiefs wasn't it Chiefs?
Oh yeah, the Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Or the Texan game, the Texan-Baltimore game.
Texan, that's what it was. Yep. They almost did it, but and then we had that horrible game yesterday. Punt. That game, man.
Who's Joshua doing? What did he do?
I was going to say that's on JB's side of things. I'll let JB know there, but I'm going to let him handle it since it's your guys' Lions stuff that we're talking about.
You got blocked, though. Yeah, that sucks, man. You get on that block list.
Yeah.
John knows about it. He got put on the block list.
Oh, yeah.
Can't comment.
Been there, done it. But it won't be the first one. It won't be the last.
No, it won't be the last, probably either. What's up,
Did
Eric?
you say same old Lions or something? Got you blocked?
No.
Okay. Did you say Fool's Gold Lions? That'll get you blocked too. Or don't talk about coffee either. That's another one. That's the main one, actually, to tell you the truth. Don't talk about coffee.
How we feeling?
Not just good coffee.
How we feeling? I'm feeling like it's going to be a Viking ass whooping. That's how I feel about it.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling really good about this game here coming up, especially with what we did to the Saints. Granted, it's not like they were this amazing team or anything, but to shut them down to where they put absolutely no points on the board, and we damn near scored at will.
Nobody's done it all year. Nobody's done it. Not even some of them great defenses. That's just telling you, our defense has gotten better every week. We always do something that surprises me, and there you go. Pitching a shutout.
Yeah, I mean, our defense has been playing like pretty much one of the best, actually, in the past 6 weeks. One of the best defenses in the league right now. They're outstanding. People say, what about, job back? Well, we're doing pretty good. Let him get totally healed for the playoffs. Don't rush him back. I mean, if he's not ready, let's get him 100%. So he's, then we can.
Yes, but at the same time, I'm going to say unless he has an amazing postseason, I am totally okay with, dude, you either need to take a major pay cut or it's getting to be that time with how much he's been injured the past couple of years.
Yeah, they got to restructure that contract this offseason. Definitely got to do that.
And I'd much rather restructure it than let him go.
And then, yeah. And then, I mean, maybe, it's hampering him a little bit. I think he's right at that tip to coming back, but I think they just want to make sure 100%, let him rest for the next 2 games here, and so we got him 100%. You know, hopefully, you know,
we haven't had him most of the year. We don't need him now. So
yeah, I mean,
he would be awesome if he could play, but I mean, honestly, man, let's just call it what it is.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
what's up, Isaac?
I mean,
What's up?
They were
fellas?
talking about Cox Jr. earlier, and how in practice he was just beating our O line. It's like they got to get him on the field. And that's when they said, okay, we're gonna get rid of Smith, and this guy's got to get on the field. And they're gonna give him more snaps. This kid is getting phenomenal, man. I really like this kid. He's coming along a long ways.
Sacking Cox.
Yep.
Sacking Cox. I love it.
But
I'm loving all of those guys since Preston left, except for Van Ness still. Like, he's showing bits and flashes here and there, but it's still nothing more than that. And I really expected him to step up a little bit.
He's getting a lot of good pressures, and he's doing pretty darn good against the run. I think that's why our run game is getting better. Even Rashawn Gary, his run is really stepped up. His run game is really stepped up, stopping the run. I mean, I think that they found a good sweet spot for him. Better and better each game.
Live from the USS.
There you go.
Shit. Yeah, there you go. Shit, Isaac's on location.
You're in Minnesota? Can't hear you, man.
No, you lost sound. You lost sound.
You lost it.
I'm in San Diego.
Yeah, there you go.
You're
San
in
Diego.
San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah. Live from the USS Midway.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, no
Okay.
shit.
Fucking A, bro.
America.
America. America.
That's why we couldn't hear Isaac. All the interference we were getting from the aliens.
Yeah.
Right.
The drones that are hovering overhead.
Yeah, there's one right above his head right now.
What's up?
Man.
We were just talking about the floor taking the belt to the Vikings.
Yeah, John Dorn's background's LaFleur with a belt.
Yeah, because you constantly hear about these Lions fans saying, you know, belt to ass. Well, LaFleur's going to take that belt and shove it up their ass.
Yeah, Lions fans, all of a sudden, Packers fans. Oh,
Yeah,
we're Packers fans this week.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, come on. Just don't look, man. I want the 5th seed. That's the easiest way to get to the Super Bowl, man. We play all the easier teams, and it guarantees we play the Lions if they're the number 1 seed in the NFC Championship game.
If the Vikings want that number 1 seed and everything else, they got to go through us, and they got to beat us. They want it bad enough. They got to beat us. I mean, and if we want that, you know, it's gonna be a good game, man. I think it's gonna be a good game.
I think we stomp them.
Still 4th quarter. Then we're gonna kind of run away with it.
Hey, don't you love that? Every time we beat a good opponent, like, you know what I mean, the Seahawks, and you know what I mean, whatever it is. Oh, you know, they're a good team until we beat them. Then all of a sudden, they're a sucky team.
I mean, to be fair, the Seahawks could only put 6 points up against the Bears, so we might have beat them into sucking.
Well, they gave the Vikings a good run for their money. And then look at the Miami game. I mean, they were on a winning streak. And we shut that right down.
Cardinals too. When we faced the Cardinals, they were winning games.
Yep.
What's up, fellas?
What's up,
What's up, A-Dub?
What's up, A-Dub?
Yep, just for the week, they're all Packer fans. But like, hey, I told you, Lion fans, I'll make you a deal. We'll smack the Vikings this week. You smack them next week, and that'll put us in the 5th seed. All right. We'll handle the Bears next week. We're gonna handle the Bears. I'm not worried about handling the Bears.
I'm kind of hoping the Rams do make it because we own the Rams.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, it doesn't matter. We get that 5th seed. We're going to be playing the number 4 team, whoever the number 4 seed is.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not scared of Atlanta or really the Bucs.
Either one of those.
To be honest, truth, I'm not scared of any team in the NFC North. I'm not.
Yeah, but they're just the tougher teams. Why face them when we don't have to? Wait till we have to face
To
them.
me, it don't matter. It
Well,
don't matter.
I just want to. I want to guarantee we get a shot.
We
I want to
got to
guarantee
play
that
3 games to get there, so it doesn't matter. Either way, we got to play it one way or another. Let's go there and just win these 3 games and get the Super Bowl. That's all it is.
I'm with Thorne on this one. Let's rock them all at shit. I want the Vikings and Detroit in the playoffs.
Well, then we just have to tank one of these games.
Because you got to remember now.
That's how you do that.
Yeah, Detroit. I don't know. I tell you the truth. I'd rather take the loss than let the Vikings win the division. Tell you the truth. I rather would, man.
It doesn't. You see that? My problem with that is we have to trust that the Vikings are going to beat the Lions in Week 18.
You got to remember.
There's no guarantee of that, bro. There's no guarantee of that. That's why I'm saying let's just win our games out.
I understand.
Take the 5 seed from the Vikings. Take the 5th seed from the Vikings.
These players, well, they're going in to win this game.
Gentlemen, you do know that if we take the 5th seed and the Vikings are the 6th, and if both of us wins, who do you think is going to be the first to play Detroit in Detroit? Minnesota.
It's going to be them. I get that.
Hey, bring on Eminem, bring on Taylor Swift. I don't give a fuck. We'll beat them all.
Exactly. We'll take the belt to him, man. We'll take that belt to him. Right, Thor?
Gonna have our piss boiling hot.
Yep.
Right. And the other thing is, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, you haven't faced anybody. You know what I mean? When it comes to December, we're beating all these teams in December. Look at LaFleur's record in December. Then come back to me.
Yeah, but that always seems to be funny about them trying to talk about who have we defeated. Like the first thing anyone needs to remember as far as talking about who we beaten, our schedules are not that different from each other. It's each other. So what they say for us can be said for them. They haven't beaten anybody special either.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
To me, if we can't beat the Vikings on Sunday, then to me it's like we better get something fixed before the playoffs. You know what I mean?
We beat the Vikings. We not only beat them, we give the fucking division to the Lions.
Exactly.
We hand it to them.
And
unless the 49ers beat them.
I don't see that happening. But
here's something else. And when you speak about the Vikings, if I was to go full homer about that game, I think history repeats itself. The past 2 years, when we play the Vikings, the second game is never close. And I'm thinking a third time could be the charm here. Like for a third year in a row, we play the Vikings, it may not be close.
The last 5 years we split with them.
Welcome to the show, Bill.
2 years when we beat the Vikings, it's never been close.
Yeah. Well, there, Bill. If you happen to not be doing anything and feel a little froggy, you're always welcome to hop on.
Welcome to hop on, man.
But don't smoke weed, Will. You'll be called an addict.
You'll be an addict.
Oh, and Edgerrin Cooper just keeps freaking impressing.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I am so glad we ended it up with him in the second round.
Yeah,
it's a nice little stat. When Edgerrin Cooper's when we're without Edgerrin Cooper, we give up 62% midfield. With him in, we give up 32% midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, hey, credit has to be given where it's due. We've seen some progress from these other corners, despite Jair being not out there. We've seen progress from the other cornerbacks we have, like
Valentine,
Deshaun Nixon's come around lately. Eric Stokes has shown up a bit. But then Garrett Valentine's been the most impressive. Like, I like the stat he had about 200 plus snaps without giving up a touchdown.
How come they're not giving the other dude a chance? Well, what's his name?
Corey Ballantyne?
No, our last draft pick.
King.
King. Yeah, King. How come they're not giving him
Galen
a shot?
King?
Yeah.
Because he's related to Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
No, I
Packer fans
think
can't
he
handle the
needs a
names
bit more
identical. They
seasoned.
just can't. They can't handle it.
I'm not surprised they even. Yeah, I had that same kind of vibe with him. Like we just might have another Kevin King on our hands, but that remains to be seen once he plays.
But actually, I heard he was doing pretty good in this. I don't
You
know,
know
beginning of
what's
the season.
crazy
But
about Kellen King is if he would have got selected last year before he got injured, he was going to be one of the top picks in the draft. But that injury messed him up, and that's where he fell. And even Sauce Gardner was messaging, you know me, like, man, Green Bay, you got a real one in Kellen King.
Yeah.
Bill likes your background, John.
I seen. I was just reading. I was going to say something, but I was waiting for Isaac to get up, we're done talking, whatever. And
But then,
but yeah,
even as you say that about when you speak about Sauce Gardner, I'm a little disappointed in him. Like his game has definitely fallen off from where he once was. Like you ain't hearing that much about him as a top corner anymore.
Well, I think that's just because of how abysmal the Jets have been in total this year. It's just rubbed off onto everybody. Next year, I expect a big uptick from them.
Yeah, like
that's what it
whole
is.
Jet.
Bill, I gotta agree with you. Unless Alexander takes himself a decent pay cut, I think he might be getting that axe too.
yeah, I think they'll restructure his contract and they'll give him because we can't just cut him. He's too much of a cap hit right now.
Just when we start,
But after next year,
just when we start being really good on defense, he's
But
not
then
part of it.
I think if there's a plan to be in motion, it should be we should be saving Alexander for the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what's going on. And like Watson too. I mean, I guess it's up to Watson if he wants to play. That's how you feel. If he
Yeah,
wants
like
to play,
Watts. It's been said his knee's not that bad, so he can still play.
Yeah. If it ain't 100%, let him sit. We don't need him. We got Bo Melton. He's got speed. He's actually faster than Watson. So,
But Watson has the most. But so far, Watson has the most size out of the receivers we got.
Yeah. I mean, he is a game changer. He is. I mean, he can be, But
And when you speak on our receivers, Ward is just waiting to see how soon before Jaden Reed racks up 197 yards receiving, because that's how much he needs to be the first of our young receivers to have a 1,000-yard season.
2 games to get it. Okay.
Yeah, how are we going to say with 2 games to get it? There's a very good chance it happens.
Yeah.
It could be this game. He could do this game.
Yeah, he could do it in 1 game. But I mean, we haven't done that yet this year. But I mean, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it still remains
really gone off and had like a 400-yard game or a 350-yard game or anything like that.
So. We're going to say, didn't he have a monster game against the Vikings the last time we played?
I think he did.
Yeah, he had over 400 yards passing that game.
Yeah. All right. Well, we need more of those.
What hurt his last game was
that's true. We did spot him 21, and he did bring us back. I mean,
Jordan Love was actually injured, and I mean, he had the groin and the knee injury, and he wasn't himself. I mean, you can see in that game. I mean, it took actually quite a few games to get going.
And here's the thing about it: when he did throw 3 picks in that game, but he had 4 touchdowns too.
Yeah. So they can move the ball on him.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta watch out too. They are ball hogs, man.
He's been playing great ball the last 4 or 5 games, man. Yeah. He's protected it. He's been smart. We've been putting up 30 points.
Yeah.
I mean,
and one of the reasons why Jordan Love's not throwing picks is because he's not taking those chances with those long strikes down the field. Which reminds me so much of why Caleb Williams hasn't been throwing a lot of interceptions, because he hasn't been taking those big risks.
Yeah. Well, we're getting that running game going too.
He sure did on the last play, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He heated downfield and threw it. I don't even understand the play calling in the Bear game.
Chicago, they don't understand the play calling.
Well, it seems the sooner you get rid of the coach, nothing changes from there.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to have to retool the whole offense, retool the defense.
Yeah, and Sonny, like Eric was saying about Valentine, Stokes, and Nixon, which one's going to step up? I think they're all going to step up. Stokes has actually been doing pretty good lately. I'm actually, I'm not.
He's been all right.
Yeah, he hasn't really. Yeah, he's not back to horrible. Nixon's really stepping up.
Oh,
Yeah, Nixon, I got to say, Nixon probably besides Valentine moving into that spot, like making it his own. Valentine's been the guy. I mean, Nixon's been the guy they've had to move around.
And if you're going to go off of PFF to decide it, Carrington Valentine's been our best corner. PFF wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I think Keyshawn's not been so bad on that part too.
Well, that's what I mean. But Keyshawn has been moved around a lot. Like, he's had to play multiple spots. So the fact that he's still being expected to play
the slot in the boundary. Yeah.
What happened?
Where'd
he go?
There you go.
You guys see Isaac? I don't see him.
I don't see him either.
There he is. There we go. Now we got an Isaac.
You got him.
I ain't ghosted.
I ain't ghosted. But your box was there. You just weren't.
I'm in the hotel.
Evan Williams is nice, but I'm actually really surprised at how decent that Zane Anderson there's been playing.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's definitely been filling a role, and it was fun to see him get his first career interception, too.
Yeah. Almost had
Well, that defense is gelling at the right time. They're just understanding the system. They're knowing where to be and what to do, and they're not guessing. They're just acting, and they're reacting and getting right to the ball. And I mean, now it's fun to watch. Now, I mean,
I like the fact that we're taking the ball away, fumbling and intercepting,
disguising things. And,
we're just and we're being physical.
Yeah.
Physical.
Yeah.
Hard.
We make Sam Darnold look like Kirk Cousins.
Well, one thing about it, Kenny Clark owns Bradbury, man. So he's blow up that middle pretty quick, man.
Yep, he's our top one. Yep. It seems amusing that Kenny Clark usually comes on later in the season, but he's coming on at the right time.
Yep.
And Devontae Wyatt's starting to crack back around.
Yep. Slayton actually.
What's the word on Walker? Is he still out?
Yeah.
Yeah, Walker's not playing this game.
Okay. I mean, good. I like Cooper in there. I like.
Yeah, maybe they found some. Maybe that's why they're keeping them out. Then, hey,
And another thing, if you go off of PFF again, our top linebackers greatest so far are going to be Edrin Cooper and Eric Wilson.
Yeah.
Good, man. We keep moving them.
Rob said, "Nope, you're not getting on."
I was trying to get him back in.
Assholes.
I just put my shit down.
Hey, Ken got mad. I kept getting in the chat without permission.
You didn't ask, and you forgot to sacrifice the chicken. Damn it!
I told you once and for all, I ain't kissing that ring, McGinney.
Speaking of,
oh, there it is.
Xavier McKinney.
Yep.
Kiss the ring.
Oh my God! They killed McGinney.
You speaking of Xavier McKinney, I hope he gets another interception this Sunday.
What's going on, fellas?
We've got a bill.
Bill?
I sent the link up to some Viking fans, so we'll see if anyone's got any balls.
Yeah,
Aaron said he'll be on in a minute.
I know Jamez won't miss this chance.
I sent him the link, but he didn't see it yet.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill,
I'm sure when he sees it, he'll be on.
Yeah,
hey, Bill, we're just making sure that's a cigarette you're smoking because, people get called addicts.
I don't even smoke cigarettes, dude.
You don't even smoke cigarettes.
No. Yeah, but I do smoke Bear fans.
Like a big fat Billy.
So what you're saying there, Bill, is if we put Malik Willis in for that Week 18 game, we're still rolling over him?
Dude, we could probably let John Dorn play center. You know what
Hell
I mean?
yeah. Yeah, he cornerback, everything, man.
He said, "I'll play quarterback and the center."
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's it, Doran. You play center, and I'll take quarterback. We'll have the crippled
All right.
division.
Isaac's gonna be the running back, right?
That's
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Doug, what are you gonna be? You gonna be a defensive lineman?
I'll be a wide receiver. You could throw it to
Okay.
me, man.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
Sounds good.
I'll
Rob,
put Watson out of business.
Rob's our coach. Rob's our coach.
There you go.
Yeah, Rob could be Santa Claus on the side as the coach.
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh, so Bill, since we didn't get your thoughts on it, how much did you love that complete and utter ass whooping we put on the Saints?
Dude, I thought it was pretty funny, but then we put Malik Willis in, and even he got a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He was supposed to kill the clock, and he ends up scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, he killed it all right.
Yeah, he did. No, that was an awesome game, man. It was good to see our defense step up. You know, I'm just happy to see. I don't know if you guys are aware, but we have the best pass defense since week 9 in the league.
Yeah,
and that's without Jared Alexander. So a lot of these Viking fans are saying, "Oh, well, don't use that as an excuse because he ain't playing." Believe me, we don't need that as an excuse. Yeah. Good luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like our corners are very familiar with your receivers, and think about this: we beat you without Alexander before.
Yeah, Darren, we beat you before without him.
Welcome to the show,
came in
Darren.
just in time, buddy. What's up, Darren?
Darren in the house.
Hey, at least we got one Viking fan on.
All right there, Darren. Why don't you tell us what you think some of the Vikings' keys to winning this game is going to be?
So some of my keys to the Vikings getting victory is limiting Jordan Love's ability to move in and out of the pocket, get the ball downfield, being able to cover Wicks and Reed and Dobbs, being able to limit Josh Jacobs and getting going, and just all around Kevin O'Connell actually, playing football for all 4 quarters instead of just one half.
Hey, Darren, can I ask you a question, though, man? Let me ask Darren a question. What's your thoughts on the Packers buying up 71% of the tickets?
I think that's false.
Online tickets, I should say. Online tickets.
I think that's false. Yeah. I was reading a post in a group, and it was like a troll site.
Hey, Darren, say it with me. Skull. You get the L later.
Hey man, I'm fighting week 18 for first seed in the division. So
yeah, you guys got to beat us.
You gotta win.
They have to win out. They have to win out.
Honestly, I'd rather have the Vikings win the division, but what's sadly to say is you're not winning this Sunday, though. That's what sucks.
I said the same thing, but we can't guarantee the Vikings are going to beat the Lions to win the division. If we sacrifice this win, they still got to beat the Lions.
I'm more scared of the Packers defense than the Lions.
That's
defense.
what I'm saying.
Exactly.
The Lions defense is fucking banged up, and they got fucking guys off the street.
Yeah.
I mean, they got guys from Trailer Park Boys on their defense.
Even while the Lions are banged up, where will you think they stand with their game against San Fran this Sunday?
I don't know, but I've been saying it. San Fran's getting their guys back. They're starting to get healthy. This could be a trap game.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I still don't give the 49ers any chance.
No.
I think that they're in full-blown suck mode for the year.
Yeah, they're the Niners, they're done, bro. That's over with.
They got nothing to play for.
Yeah, they already shut down.
Hold on. Ken the Bear fan in the comments.
He is in the comments.
We're getting whacked on Sunday. Didn't you only put up 3 points last night? Yeah.
Did you see that chart? You only threw for 6 yards.
Sell the team.
See, that chant there that spontaneously broke out was almost as good as the one that spontaneously broke out in Lambeau Field of the Bears still suck.
Yeah, but they got to get permission from Jordan Love to sell the place first.
At this point, I need Jeff Bezos to already buy the team and fucking move them to like the Amazon rainforest, so then they can actually have an Amazon field.
Hey, remember when they won one game, like the Bears in the season?
Ken,
Packers suck.
Ken the Bear fan, in the
So your
comments.
Packers fans is resting your
Are you in
starters
the
this weekend?
basement? You talk about Fool's Gold, Lions, and Vikings, but aren't you in the basement, Ken the Bear fan?
Oh man,
Ken had
Packers
nightmares.
fans, y'all
Still
resting
chant,
your
tell the
starters
team.
today?
No,
What's
we ain't
up,
resting
Carmelo?
nobody.
I'm just
We
asking.
ain't resting. We ain't resting nobody.
I
We
bet
want
y'all
to win out.
did.
We want the fifth seed.
I don't wish I was a Bear fan because I mean at that point I'd rather get fucking mugged and pegged.
1985.
Come on down.
Hey, Eric said he's got $500 that the Niners win.
There you go.
That Mike.
And Ken the Bear fan, you know, you might be listening, but even if the Lions or the Vikings end up winning a Super Bowl, it's gonna look way better than that 85 dusty ass shit you got.
Did that get ripped off when they got all that lawn equipment too? Wasn't that stored somewhere?
I remember that, Dorn.
The Bear fans got it as a trash can in the corner of his garage.
Shit, that went to the scrapyard in Chicago.
No, they fucking.
They should have scrapped the team and not the lawn equipment. You know,
exactly. They sold everything. It's like, what the hell? With the trophy too.
Yeah, kids can't talk when you don't have a ring with the big kids.
Bear fans in the chat can talk shit, but you know, you guys haven't been relevant since VHS tapes.
Hey, that shit's so old. That shit's so old. It's on a fucking picture page on Barney Rubble's yearbook.
I think it was on. I don't even think it was a VCR. It's probably a beta. Remember those?
That would suck if that's what it was.
I can remember Blockbuster was a thing back then when they won.
I can tell you guys like this. You know what was invented in 1985? Velcro. Bears ain't won a ring since Velcro was invented.
Hey, Bill, it's on beta.
It's on beta. Ken Dobb, you didn't sell anything to me, Ken Dobb, because you know what? We swept your bitch ass this year.
Damn. Yeah, that's
hey,
true. There.
You know the projector that has the fucking skipping slides? That's the 85 fucking championship. You watch it on
does
that
anybody
shit.
know what the record is that Poles has against the NFC North? Is it like 2 and like 17
He's only got
or
2
something?
wins against the NFC North.
Yeah.
But right now he holds 2 of the biggest losing streaks, 14 game losing streak, and right now an active 10 game, possibly 11. Man, that's all
I got a guy in the basement barking at me. I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Can't hear you from all the way down there in the cellar.
That's funny.
Hollywood video. I remember those.
Me, Sam Darnold, and Aaron Jones are relevant. So I know what you're talking about, Ken Dobb.
So Darren, what are you most worried about for the Packers game on the Packers side of the ball?
I'm worried about your defense. Fucking Xavier McKinney. That dude's a dog.
Yeah.
You're not worried about Jacobs at all?
Yeah, I'm worried about Jacobs on the offense and Jordan Love. Those are 2 X factors on the offense, and then
So pretty much you're just scared all in general.
See
how we baited him in on that?
It's okay to admit it. It's a safe space here for you, Darren. It's okay to admit that.
I got more than 4 X.
Yeah. But even while we mess with you, Darren, credit has to be given where it's due. You guys did do a good job reviving Sam Darnold's career.
Yeah.
We'll get
I have to say,
This dude
good
sitting here telling me that I'm scared Ginger Jesus is going to throw 5 picks. I'm sorry, he's not Caleb, and he doesn't paint his nails like a bitch.
Damn.
You tell, man.
I will give the slight caveat to Caleb that he doesn't throw a lot of picks. That's
what about Sam
the
Darnold? I mean, from here on out, from this weekend, next weekend, and into the playoffs, this is his bread and money right now. This is what he's, you know what I mean? This is where he, you know what I mean? He's got to play good, or he's not going to get that paycheck. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Speaking of Sam Darnold, Darren, would you be okay with the Vikings wanting to pay Sam Darnold any kind of give him a contract to come back with y'all next season, given what he's been able to do for y'all now?
$600,000 for 10 years or something like that.
I'm willing to franchise tag him and see what he can do after the franchise tag. But that's only if he can get me to the NFC Championship game or further.
There you go.
If he goes one and done in the playoffs like Kirk Cousins did, I'll let him walk. Straight
Kirky.
And then speaking of that, do you think that KOC can do the same thing with Danny Dimes that he did with Darnold?
No.
That
should be your name on the show, Dork.
Danny Dimes has got a neck like a fucking brontosaurus. I don't want him on my team anymore.
No, Mike Glennon's got the neck of the NFL. You know what I mean?
There you go, Bill.
That guy had a foot neck, he'd see right over the O-line, and he's still.
Honestly, though, I was really disappointed that we brought in Danny Dimes because I'm like, look what the Lions just did. They brought in Teddy Bridgewater. I'd rather have Bridgewater.
I can't. Well, why? Why did the Lions bring Teddy Bridgewater in?
Honestly,
I think Bridgewater wants to share the glory with the Lions. That's why he comes back.
I think there's something going on that they don't want to talk about. I think, there's like
something's going on with Hooker. That's what I'm thinking.
They don't believe in Hooker. That's got to be it. I mean, he's been the backup for all these years. Yeah.
Or either that, or it's a lingering injury with Goff.
Yeah, $2 Hooker.
Yeah,
me too, Jay. I want to see the Packers win. I ain't getting swept by two NFC North teams. I ain't doing that, dude. He's
a $2 Hooker.
Jay, we're gonna smack the Vikings this week, and you got to smack them next week. All right, bro. That's the deal.
Hey, Jonathan Haidt, don't start poking your chest out, bud. If you see us in the playoffs, you're going to be on the couch real quick, bud.
Yeah, John, I don't take
there, buddy.
Seriously. This guy's a Spartan fan and a fucking Wolverine fan. I don't take him seriously.
You don't take us too many loyalties, right? Or not enough.
So let me ask you guys this. Would you guys laugh if Mike McCarthy was the next Bears coach?
Yep, because then Ken Dobb would actually have to acknowledge that he's his head coach.
I heard they're looking at Pete Carroll too.
Yeah, I heard
they were looking at Aaron Rodgers. Fucking, I heard they were looking at.
No, that's if they sell the team. That's
any coach that says they're interested in the Bears.
Well, no, they're interested in Aaron Rodgers.
That's the only way.
Yeah, they're interested in Aaron Rodgers buying the team.
Right, because he already owns it morally, so they figure you might as well own
it. My God, that would be absolutely priceless. As if Rodgers goes in and buys a piece of that team.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I really own you.
Just to watch him tank.
No, I really do own you.
He can say, I legitimately own you guys.
I legit own you bitches. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
No. Aaron Rodgers is the Bears owner, but Jordan Love is their daddy.
Yep. Rodgers handed him the keys.
Yeah.
Favre handed the keys to Rodgers, and Rodgers handed the keys to Love for the Bears ownership.
Yeah, I think Dallas is extending McCarthy.
You think so?
Yeah,
I hope so.
They keep talking about it all the time. He's had one bad season. It's this year. Otherwise, he's had 12-5 almost every year he's been there. I mean, you don't want to get rid of that.
Surprising.
The McCaskies might as well. The McCaskies might as well Collie McClucken.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry Jones gave the Clapper a bunch of years. You know what I mean?
Looks like Jamez is going to duck us out today, boys.
Oh,
Jamez is all scared.
Yeah, he
knows what's about to happen Sunday.
Wait, you guys missed like Saturday night, last open mic. Fucking, he's a Lions fan. What's his name?
Darcy.
God, you were there, John.
Chad,
yeah.
Marcy Darcy.
Chad, they got a fucking $50, a $50 to $100 bet. $50 from Chad, 100 by Jamez. That we fucking overtake the Vikings. If we overtake the Vikings, Jamez loses $100.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more riding on us taking the Vikings out too, man. I mean, those guys were going at it. And Chad just straight called him out. He goes, I think you guys are frauds. I think the Packers are better than you. He goes, and I got 50. Jamez goes, I'll give you 100 to your 50. And man, the bet was on. So that shit was last Saturday night. So that shit's all riding on this shit too. So I love it, man. Everybody's hyped for this.
Jamez's about to buy that Bush League weed because he's going to lose out on that money.
No, he's on that ditch weed, man.
Ken Dobb, if you only have 4 wins, you shouldn't be talking in the chat.
Well, hey, Jay, look, I admit I lost my bets. Bro, wait, we're going to see you again in the playoffs, bro. Like I told you, remember I said seeing you for a 3rd time, bro. Remember.
Lions better pray to God they don't see us for a 3rd time.
The playoffs. So.
They better pray to God they don't see us.
We all know that old adage in the NFL. It's real hard to beat a team 3 times in a year.
Yeah, it sure is.
Aaron, you don't have no rings?
Not yet.
Damn, Carrico said you don't even have a trophy case over there, man.
He's
tell him,
also,
Darren, I got the chair though.
Hey, bro, they got the case.
Hey, Carrico's also got fucking a dildo with the number 18 engraved on it.
Now the Vikings probably had a case. They went 4 times. They thought they was going to win one of those times, I'm sure. So they built the case.
No, they got the case.
Like he said, we in the basement. We way down there.
You're in the basement with 4 wins. Stop talking to me.
Yeah, 4 wins.
The Vikings did get a case, except they got it from IKEA. It's still in the corner, not assembled yet.
Hey, Corey, you're one of the rare Lion fans that say that. Even Lion players are saying they don't want to see the Packers in the playoff spot.
We're getting
might want to check your stats, facts, and football.
We're getting healthy. And
hey, Corey, don't be a Ken Dobb, bro. Don't do it. Don't be a Ken Dobb.
Hey,
you're better than
that.
You said it so. In order to be Ken Dobb, 10 wins for everybody.
Yeah.
I still remember 2 years ago, before the season last year, they were going through the schedule. Ken Dobb come across the Packers and, oh no, we're beating them. He didn't even discuss it, bro. It wasn't even a discussion. They were winning. They moved right on within a minute. Every other team on the schedule they talked about. The only 2 that were on the show that day that disagreed with Ken was Mike, the Bear fan, and Woody.
So what you're saying, Bill, is
remember that, Ken?
Week 18 is going to be the 12th win in a row.
This will be 6 fucking years that we own Ken. He could talk shit to Darren, but he can't talk shit to us.
Hey, Ken, I didn't say I wanted to fucking be you, dude. You're in the basement.
Not true, hey Ken. Now you know I'm the editor. I'll go dig that motherfucking video and we'll go live and play that motherfucker. I'm pretty sure I can find it.
Bro, we can probably run a whole hour show on how much shit Ken has said this year.
I think it could have been this year, but I believe it was last year. But
hey,
even Jameer,
you're not going to trade Justin Fields.
Even Jameer Gibbs says he don't want that.
All right, hey, I'm gonna dig it up this weekend, Ken. We're gonna bring
Sell
this back
the
up.
team. Sell the team.
And Jonathan, I think a 1-game advantage don't count for being owned in the decade.
Honestly, bro, we have 10 in a row against you guys too. So stop. Just fucking stop, man.
It's a back and forth for the past decade. I'll give you that.
It's been back and forth. It's been very more competitive. You guys
be happy you finally got 13-win season in your history of your fucking franchise.
Yeah.
First time ever. It's like, come on, dude, win something. They get back to us.
What did Mama say about the Lions not even going to a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Stop it, Ken.
You can talk about all the Hall of Fame.
It's the oldest rivalry in football, bro.
That's still 2 more than the Lions got.
It's
Oh,
that's
come
where you got it
living
fucked up. It's not
rent-free.
even a rivalry anymore, man. That's just a straight dictatorship.
Yeah, but
You
I'm
know
just
what I
saying
mean?
we've been going
You're
at it
living-
for
you're
over
living-
100 years, bro. Stop it, man. With
The
this
Vikings and
rent-free,
Packers
bro.
are better rivalry than anything.
Ken Dodd, you're living rent free because you're in the basement right now and you don't have rent money.
Everybody else is letting you live there, bro, in the basement.
Right. You ain't got rent money, bro. You
As long
lost
as he
your
keeps
job.
it clean down there, just put the beer cans in the trash can and we're good.
Hey, just say, Mom, meet me.
I have every right to talk about your bitch ass team because we swept you, dude.
Hey Corey, think about it like this: when was the last time a divisional opponent has won 3 times a year? You might want to rethink your strategic options you got there, bud, because you don't want to see us in the playoffs. I'm telling you.
Did I boot him or did
you? No, you did.
See,
I told you, Rob.
Fucking Rob.
The team I want to see.
Look
the
at
playoffs
Jonathan
is the
Height already
Rams.
knows.
I
He said
want a
go
rematch with the
Pistons,
Rams.
go Red Wings. He knows his season's done when he sees the Packers. Yeah. Oh, in 2010, Ken was a Green Bay fan. That's cool. I figured that. He probably had a Rodgers jersey with his name on the back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 2010 Aaron Rodgers was pretty damn good. You can't blame somebody there.
Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Corey, this is the best year the Lions probably have ever had. So, I mean, you do got. I mean, I can't say you don't have a shot at going to the Super Bowl. You definitely do. But if you see us, you don't.
Hey, Google help Ken out.
Oh,
right. Okay. That's you're probably no. Ken's probably right there though. But look,
Yeah,
Ken, how many years ago was that? 15 years ago, bro.
He had to Google it, Bill. He had to Google it.
And that's
Well, he
they
might have
actually
been that.
they
He
won
might
the
have been that.
division. They won the division that year, and that's the year we went to the Super Bowl.
I don't understand why you think Packer fans should be scared of Lions.
And then we had like 16 people on IR.
I mean, by watching that last game, how many calls didn't get called that normally would get called that helped you win that game? You think that's going to happen in the playoffs? It's going to be the elite refs out there that make very little mistakes.
Hey, we beat the Bears so many times; they're on the endangered
No, we
species
didn't,
list.
Ken. Back in 2010,
Ken Dobb, my fucking NFL championship's more relevant than that fucking 85 fucking piece of shit you got.
You're about to make Mike come on, bro.
He's got a show too. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, see, everything I've heard it was Packer fans and players saying that we can't wait to see them in the postseason.
Oh, I hope we do see the Lions in the playoffs and
I
shut
do
you
too.
guys' fucking mouths up.
You know what?
Send you guys
We
home.
knocked them
Here
out
we
of
go.
playoffs.
Here we go. This
That trumps
motherfucker's
everything,
got to bring
man.
up fucking prehistoric fucking dinosaur rings and shit.
Yeah, Google how many.
Now you got to remember, Corey, we did with Rodgers. Maybe I mean, I did see a lot of calls through Rodgers years that went our way, but with Love, no, not even close, buddy.
No, did we just pass the Dallas Cowboys for the most postseason games now?
That we did, Dorn.
So yeah, I mean, we're just knocking down the list. We got the most championships. We got the most wins ever. Most playoff things forever. It's like, man, we're just racking them up, man.
Hey, did you guys see that that thing that Matt Ramage put out that in what's called Dan Campbell's first year as head coach? Like in Detroit had 14,000 empty home seats. They talk about their diehard fans. They don't even show up and their team sucks, but then show up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What's called all of a sudden Eminem is all of a sudden a Lions fan again when he was a Cowboys fan.
Now he's got a lock.
Well, at least Ken Dobb won't see round one. I mean, round one of the draft. That's about it.
He said rent free in LaFleur's head. This guy's man. Are you hitting dispensaries up, bud? I need to know which one you're hitting.
Addicts.
And Jonathan Height, if I'd meet you in the playoffs, buddy, me and you making a bet. So
I've never
we
said
meet
that.
each other in the playoffs.
I don't know what fans you're
But
talking
it's not going to be money. Your ass is going to be live in the group with a Packers jersey on. I'm going to send you one too.
How are you gonna say Bill?
Money is too easy to give up. We're doing something that's going to hurt feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send him a nice cheese hat and a fucking Packer jersey. Probably a love. You know what I mean? He got to go live and say "Go Pack, go" for 5 minutes or something. We go get you.
No, what I think is funny, Bear fans don't realize that a lot of their players are gonna want to fucking leave that shithole.
So let me ask you guys this: if we beat the Lions in the playoffs, would that still be considered them sweeping us because we won this year?
Nope.
So
No,
then,
they don't get a sweep.
Pretty much knocking them out of the playoffs. It pretty much trumps all that, man.
Besides that, bro, the sting from that third beating, because it's a playoff loss, we don't have to say nothing. They're going to know it. They're going to feel it. I mean,
No, if we beat the Lions in the playoffs, we'll be 2-0 versus Goff in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We could do some shit like that, Jay. We'll text some shit out for sure. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have Jonathan Haidt looking crazy.
I've shaved my whole head before.
And I can vouch,
Trust
Jonathan
me,
Haidt does honor his bets, so I know if he makes a bet, it's happening. Ken's the Packer fan this week.
Oh my God!
Bears fans joining the Packer bandwagon.
Ken Dobbs, a Packer fan, right there. You see it right
Look
there.
at Darren screenshotting it right now, clipping it. I got it, guys. I got it. He's fine.
There we go.
No, but that's crazy that 3 teams from the North made the fucking playoffs, man. Like, that's pretty amazing. Of course, we had
let's be honest.
Not making it, you know?
Before the year got started, some of us did say this division was going to be very competitive. So, of course, more than one team coming out of this division making the playoffs shouldn't be that surprising.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, man. But in the beginning of the season, the Bears were actually pretty decent. They were looking pretty competitive, and then they just fell off in the middle of the season.
Well, what it was that Hail Mary absolutely broke their hearts. You see, they haven't won a game since.
Yeah.
Damn, he saw the hairless Rob picture. You should have seen the hairless Ken with no beard. Now that
was I got PTSD from that so much. It's why we got the giant beard now.
Hey.
Shit, felt like I was 14 again.
Yeah, you're right, Ken. You do losing some close games. You just got to learn how to close them games out.
They got to learn how to score.
Quarterback can throw over 6 yards.
They got to learn how to score in the first quarter, man. Like, it was like under 3 minutes when they finally scored in the first half.
Hey, I seen a video where somebody snapped about something Caleb Williams said, like he had went on a certain interview, and Caleb Williams said himself that if there was one thing he had to work on, it was his blitz looks. And somebody snapped about it, saying, who actually admits that kind of flaw to where now when you play other teams, everybody knows exactly how to beat you. Like, they have to be blitz happy.